You're watching Hindustan Times, and I'm Aditi Prasad. And today we welcome Dr. Saveera Parkash, the first Hindu candidate to contest the general elections from the Buner constituency in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. Now, this province is the bastion of Pakistani Taliban, borders Afghanistan, and in recent months, viewers, this is the province that has witnessed a slew of attacks on Pakistan military and security officials and even political leaders. So let me, without wasting any more time, let me welcome Dr. Saveera Parkash. Welcome to the show, ma'am. How do you feel to be the first Hindu woman to be contesting elections from this very conservative Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province? What motivated or prompted you to take this jump?
Um, to be honest, I'm quite excited. I actually joined active politics because I wanted to address the challenges faced by the poor people and especially the women in our district. Having worked as a doctor, I witnessed the disparities in healthcare that disproportionately affected the poor and the women. It became evident that to bring a lasting change, I needed to, move beyond the clinic and engage in the policy making.
Okay, move beyond the clinic and engage in policy making. So far, your political journey, has it been disruptive? Have you felt discriminated against because of your religion, or does your religion help you become, or is your religion not an issue because of your uh, political expertise or your popularity with which you have helped people? So has religion been an issue in your political career so far?
No, actually, I've never felt discriminated as a, on the basis of the religion. I've surely felt discriminated as a female, but never on the religious basis. Till now, I've had, the response nobody could have ever imagined, such a positive response. And I actually quite think that the being a minority female has given me quite an edge, because there are always, opposition between the parties. But nowadays, since the announcement of my candidature, I've had messages and comments say, from different party members saying that, I'm from this party, but I'll be voting, supporting you, and all that. So I think it has given me quite an edge.
Okay, so you're saying your religion has given you, not your religion, really being a minority, being from the minority community has given you an edge. You say you've not faced any religious discrimination, but we've heard a lot of stories about religious discrimination, especially amongst the Hindu minorities in Pakistan. Could you sort of shed some light on that?
Uh, Personally, I have never felt any discrimination, as of I have said before. The thing is, maybe we highlight the negatives and the bad things more. That so the positive things in the community or a society, that becomes irrelevant, or I think that is the problem. Because in our district, especially in our district, it's quite peaceful for us. We live in, mutual harmony, and mutual we respect each other's religion. Our Muslim brothers have even told me about this tradition that has faded with the time. But there was a time when people from our community, from the Hindus and from the Sikh families, they would go to the houses of Muslim, where there was, a baby boy was born. They would give them a shirt, a kameez, and a kala as a sign of blessing, as so praying to God to bless him with the same success as the minority community was having at that time. Other than that, I have another example. A few days back, I asked my neighbor girl to pray for me. She's a Muslim. She went to the madrasa, to the mosque, and there she asked all her friends and everybody present there to pray for her auntie who is contesting the elections. And they literally they prayed there for me. So there's quite a mutual harmony and mutual respect present here.
Okay, that's just so wonderful to hear stories, such positive stories emanating, which you normally, and you're right, you normally don't hear about the positives, you hear more about the negatives. But it's so nice to hear about this, and the kind of support that you're receiving. You have said that if elected, you would help build diplomatic bridges between Pakistan and India. How do you propose to do that?
Table talks, because whenever we sat and had the table talks, we've come to a solution. But unfortunately, due to some accidents, that all went to nil and zero. So I think table talks is the way.
Table talks is the way. Do you think, because there's this whole brouhaha about the Pakistani army playing spoil sport whenever India and Pakistan sit down to have a conversation? There is any sort of, because they want to have their way in any diplomatic relations between, or bilateral ties between India and Pakistan. So how would you look at the Pakistani army and its role as far as India Pakistan relations are concerned?
The thing is, we can witness it even in the recent visit of our my party, Pakistan People Party chairman. Bilawal Bhutto, he was a foreign minister at that time. He visited India. It was the first official visit in the last 12 years between our countries. So it already indicated, this progress in our relations. And the the our politics is strong. It's playing its role. Our military is playing its own role. So there's no interference in each other's affairs.
We know Pakistan is in crisis, economic, security, and political. But what will be the major election issues in Pakistan this time, according to you?
The issues before these elections were, the lack of transparency and things like that. This time, each and every party is trying to have, more of a fair elections and have a level playing field. So I think that this time we won't be facing any issues like that.
But are you hopeful of a free and fair elections in Pakistan? You have seen the kind of crackdown that is underway on Pakistan's most popular party, arguably, the PTI, led by Imran Khan.
Yes, our party's stance is the same. We want the level playing field ground for all. We want it to be fair and equal. So, yes, there is some issue with that, but other than that, we are all striving for the progress in our own democracy. So there is quite we can, as a citizen of Pakistan, I can see quite a progress in our democracy.
But if one big player is not being allowed to contest elections and is being sidelined, or rather, uh, there's a major crackdown against that big player, and a popular one at that, how free and fair do you think are the elections?
As free and fair as it can be. That's all I can say, because unfortunately I lack the experience and expertise in this area. So recently joined the politics, and I was more concerned about my district and the problems my people are facing. So unfortunately I lack experience in that area.
Coming back to you, then, let me ask you directly, how difficult is it for you to stand in these elections as a minority Hindu candidate? Do you see any challenges? You say that you've got a lot of support from people around you, people calling you up. Do you see any challenges?
No, everything is going perfectly smoothly for me, and I think it's a God's blessing, because I came to the politics with a good intentions. So a way of God blessing me with clearing my path and making it as smooth as possible. So everything is going perfectly smooth for me.
I wish I had the same rose-colored glasses. For yourself, I'm sure for you, I have the same rose-colored glasses. But for the country as a whole, because Pakistan has been facing a lot of problems, as I said, economic problems, security problems, as well as political upheavals in the recent past. But all the best to you for these elections, and we look forward to seeing how you fare. And let's hope that more and more people vote for you this time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.